We studied the streams around Pomfret's campus and discovered where they came from and where they went.
All right, so our stream's name is the Wapico Brook, so that's where we'll start. From the Wapico Brook, our water then transfers to the Quinnebog River. From the Quinnebog, the water then transfers to the Long Island Sound. From the Long Island Sound, the water then transfers to the Pacific Ocean.
We went down to the stream and looked where the water was flowing and how clean it was.
The water from our river came from a larger body of water like the Quinnebog River. It got there because the water from the ocean is moving that direction of the stream. The water from the Wapapria Brook comes from the north of Pomfret. The stream stops up north because of the direction of the water and where it comes from. There's a lot of rainwater at the source of the stream that travels through our area of Pomfret. The water goes into the Quinnebog River and then into the Long Island Sound and then into the Atlantic Ocean.
We tested water from various sources that will eventually lead into the Atlantic Ocean. We did this by following a procedure to test the dissolved oxygen levels in our collected samples.
Here we have our graph of the collected data samples. Shown are the different locations of samples we tested from. The error bar is shown above in black over the blue bar graphs. This shows the range of samples we got. These samples are pretty similar in their dissolved oxygen levels tested in parts per million. A small amount of pollutant can contaminate the clean water and clean habitat that animals live inside. There are a lot of animals and plants that rely on this healthy stream of water in order to survive. Here we found a small frog who was just resting in his home of the stream. If we were to inhale any pollutants or chemical runoff, he would most likely get sick and die. While it is not too bad around our streams area, it can certainly be worse in Long Island Sound or in the Atlantic Ocean. All the chemical buildup in the area eventually collects through all the rivers and then is entered into Long Island Sound, which is then released into the Atlantic Ocean. So overall, any small pollutants or any small runoff will eventually lead into the bigger part of the pollution. Overall, the water that we tested had normal dissolved oxygen levels compared to what our classmates got. Our results show that our watershed is fairly clean and there is no major pollutant or toxin in our water. We had some setbacks in our water testing, but we were able to follow the directions and get a clear understanding of our results. The water samples we took came from the Quinnebog River, our campus brook, and Long Island Sound. We followed these locations on a Google map and found that they all led into the same place, the Atlantic Ocean.